Hey there, everybody. Pastor Rick, Broadman Baptist Church. Good afternoon. It is Monday, March 22nd, 2021, and this is the Broadman Word. I want to talk to you today about a phrase, use it or lose it. It has always kind of been strange to me, um, almost out of character. One of the things that Jesus said, I've never understood why the ultimate embodiment of God's love would say from Matthew 25:29, whoever has will be given more, and they will have in abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. It doesn't really sound like something that Jesus would say. It doesn't really sound like we're used to hearing him talk about things. But then if you read a little bit further on in John 6:63, Jesus says, the Spirit gives life, the flesh counts for nothing. The words I have spoken to you, they are full of the Spirit and life. So he was talking about the Holy Spirit in us. We receive, upon profession of faith, a seed of the Holy Spirit, and that is our moment of first belief. It's like sort of a starter kit, if you would. It's a starter kit of faith. And that starter kit, that seed, is the Spirit of Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and it's planted in soil. The soil would be then the soil of our souls. And God's desire for it to flourish and grow is that yearning we feel to be closer to God. For its abundance to fill our lives, we must have fruit of the Holy Spirit. So, how do we keep this seed alive? How do we do this? What is the energizing force that's going to make this seed grow? How does it prosper in us? And the answer is by obedience. In church, we've been talking a lot about Joshua and the Israelites and obedience and things that relate to it, and how it helped when they were obedient and how it hurt when they weren't. When the disciples from Luke 17:5 through 9 ask Jesus for more faith, he suggested that they keep on obeying. That was his suggestion to them, just as a slave would obey his master. So then faith for us is like a help. It is a thing that we could put on our Holy Spirit, put on the seed of the Holy Spirit that we got when we were first came to believe within us. So it's a growth accelerant. It's a chemical of sorts, something you might put down on a plant or grass to make it stronger and grow faster. And so the more we obey and the more that we follow him, the more faith we will have and the more we will grow. The presence of the Holy Spirit then becomes stronger in us, and it becomes something that we can use and that we can use to help others. And the less we obey, though, and the less we follow, then we risk becoming calloused or distant or falling away. And then our spiritual ears and eyes can become quite dull and, in fact, can close altogether. For practical purposes, it gets taken away. So Jesus was talking in Matthew 25:29 about the Holy Spirit. For whoever has will be given more. If you have it and you take care of it, you fertilize it with faith, you'll be given more and you'll have an abundance. But if you don't have it, then even what you do have will be taken away from you. So it's sort of one of those things that you have to do a double take on and put a little bit of thought into. But that's what Jesus was talking about, the Holy Spirit. So for today, I'd like to close in a prayer. This comes from a devotional called Radical Wisdom. It's a great prayer. It's from James chapter 1. It says, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So we should welcome tests of our faith. We should welcome these challenging times that we live in. We should be struggling to not just survive, but thrive during these times. This should be a catalyst for our faith, and then strengthening the Holy Spirit so that we can grow and be stronger and come out of this on the other side just witnessing machines because of this opportunity. So don't stress um, when we're in this situation. De-stress. Um, and when you de-stress, that's going to build your faith. And that can be done by following and obeying. So use it or lose it. Use your faith, use your Holy Spirit, or you just might lose it. Hey, I love you. You have a good day, and I will see you next time.